A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Ender Inciarte strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, left fielder, number 11.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte brings with him. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Number 17 will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Turner takes it in. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. With a moment now, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still have that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Freddie Freeman gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Kendrick is there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Julio Teheran is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Corey Seager will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and he's coming off of last month where he had 8 long balls. And so he's a threat to go deep almost every time he comes to the plate.
That's a ball 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. On the ground to the right side. Played on the backhand. Ibar for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Kelly Johnson will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
second baseman Kelly Johnson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And a half swing, too. And, oh, strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Adonis Garcia steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
There he goes. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting a double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Eric Ibar will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Comes set and the 0-1. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Trace Thompson strides forward with a hot bat in his hand. Great in a few games.
Trace Thompson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
high pop-up. Garcia is there for it. One down. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Jock Peterson will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded to the right. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 287 the average coming in. 2 home runs and 19 driven in. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Let's take a look at the sequence one more time. First pitch misses for a ball, then a strike there to make it 1-1. Then a swinging strike 2 puts him in the hole, bites off the 4th pitch foul. On the 5th pitch, bang, a solid single. That's a great at-bat right there.
In now is A.J. Ellis as he lines this one out to center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Nick Markakis digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Markakis.
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box, number 17, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. That's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Ready with the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Freeman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Two men are on with two men out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Clayton Kershaw digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And one gone now in the Dodger third.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Corey Seager will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehanded pickup. Got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Kelly Johnson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Skied into straightaway right. Thompson is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Adonis Garcia is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
The breaking ball there had him frozen. Strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
In the air now, out to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. You've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy, and this ball just has 0 carry to it.
A.J. Pierzynski stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Utley's up with it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. But fortunately here, no advance.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Standing in now, Trace Thompson, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here's Jock Peterson now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, you wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while, but they're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one.
Now with runners at the corners, up by one with one away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. A.J. Ellis will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
First and second now, one man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. Fastball, but he's able to score that one off, and he'll get another chance. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Clayton Kershaw gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Under it is the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Leading off the inning, Eric Ibar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is they definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. At the plate, Nick Markakis. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
No runs, just one hit and one error on the Atlanta line score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. It seems like every time he gets the ball, he's going to give his guys a chance to win the game. And he's putting together another great outing in this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Uckley is there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the fifth coming up. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Chase Utley will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's set down 1 away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Corey Seager will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And a high strike there. 0-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old...
That's
what pop-ups will make you do.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the third out. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Ender Inciarte will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Number 17 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Trace Thompson will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Trace Thompson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thompson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Howie Kendrick will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that misses ball one. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
A man at third with one away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled on the ground is short. There's Ibar. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard-hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
A.J. Ellis bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Kelly Johnson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Adonis Garcia will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach his 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Thompson has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Number 51 will be the new pitcher
for Atlanta. Number 51.
Clayton Kershaw will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. And this is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game,
number
throw 1, that'll help you settle right into the game.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Here's the first pitch to him, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this guy's got a desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. For Utley, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. 1 out and a runner on second base. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Justin Turner is on deck. That's in there. 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
And the count will be full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one to 2 bases.
Chase Simmons will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Freeman coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion.
Number 23.
You'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Eric Ibar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. One and 2, here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Thompson is calling for it. 1 out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along.
Right fielder.
Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Nick Markakis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Markakis is retired, 2 down now. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Will get to call the pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Slow grounder to first. Gonzalez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jim Johnson is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Jim Johnson.
Trace Thompson leads it off for the boys in blue here in the eighth at Dodger Stadium.
Right fielder, Trace Thompson.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time, one away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Jock Peterson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Down the first base line. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for him. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, for Kendrick, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damage. Back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers, courtesy of this swing by Ellis. Last chance coming up here for the Braves, and the lead is now 5-0. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Striding in to start the 9th, Ender Inciarte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hits this one hard the other way. Right to Utley. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 17.
And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. Number 17 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they even had a base runner out there. You have to go all the way back to the 3rd inning to find the last one, and they've been stopped dead in their tracks ever since.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take the strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thompson is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles, and he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Kelly Johnson will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Flips it underhand. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 7-1. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. He falls to 2-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on